Hello everyone, my name's Mark. Just got a new quest. My name's Mark and I'm starting a channel up just in gaming of like mainly solo play, but we'll be diving in and doing multiplayer games. And I got the idea of a new game which not long come out of Medieval Dynasty, which is quite a fun game to play if you like strategy builder games. So we start off at that crossroads, and generally, and quite luckily, a spawn appears of some loot. Now there's quite a few of these around. There's a copper scythe, excellent. I'm quite glad that this one spawned in for this go round, because it does give you your hat, and just equip it. Now, for this game, you do need money. So, first of all, I'm going to have a run down this road up to around here and then follow the river down. And I'm looking for carts like that, what we just went to. I believe it's this way. I'm going to double check, and we're going away. Yep. So going to run down this road. Just going to cover the first season of this game. Now, quite often there's little camps what spawn in various places, and quite often you find them just down the river. I think one will just be down there, but it's not spawned. And I'm gonna carry on running, looking for any other treasures that I might find along the river banks. You find sacks, barrels, etc. So that's the river there. So I'm going to go over to this river. Just up here there is a cave and there are bears. So I'll try not to go too close to being chased by a bear, because with no weapons and stuff it will be a bad idea. So go down to this river, and this river I will be following it down. I'll just go up here to the bridge. So I'm going to grab some materials just to get me started. Now, I don't want too much materials, but enough to get myself an axe. So I'm just going to have a look on the other side here. A moose, loose about this house, but no, can't see nothing. Right, I'm going to have a quick look up here, because that could be tents. No, just rock formation. Don't want to spend too much time, because obviously just going to cover the first season. So the first day is mainly doing a little run, follow the rivers down, and see what loot. Try and get as much money as possible. Oh, cart. Potion is always good. Apples. What's that? Clay pot. And that's about. Oh, what's this? Well, now what would be good for fertilizing? So I'm going to take it because you might be able to sell it. Now, quite often you come in here and there's a pickaxe, a bronze pickaxe, really good. Now you'll also find some stone, iron, and I believe there was a iron. I thought there would be copper here as well. So make sure, try and pick up as much as you can on your way down. It does help. there is just to get the money. So have a quick look. Now run down further. There's a bit of a big waterfall. There's a lot of spawns what are not spawned. It's the camps that you really want. What does come in handy. Now I am dyslexic, and I'll give you a little funny joke. I was playing with a friend on a co-op game where we was both playing and trying to build a little villager together, and where that little it tells you what you can see, what's around, give you a bit of a heads up. Now where it said pigeon, I actually thought that was actually pilgrim, and he had a bit of a laugh because I said, "Oh, there's pilgrims around." And he goes, "Who? Pilgrims? That means there's a little camp." And I spent a little bit of time trying to find a camp, and of course it said pigeon. And he turned around and said, "Only you, Mark. Only you." So not quite often there's a chest here. What spawns just as you go down. Rabbits. You know, when you want to show people some stuff, it's never really there, which is a bit of a bummer. And normally this is another campsite just at the bottom of that cliff. So I'm going to see what I've got because I want to make a knife and equip it. Maybe equip it. There's animals there, deer. As I say, I don't want to spend too long because I want to get start my village up. But it's been a pretty some sacks. Is that sacks? Yep. Lousy run, really. Poppy seeds. Grain. Oh, a cart here. Oh, that was empty. Now, I've not really picked up much anything, along the way so far, so I'm going to take the planks. They do take up a bit of a weight, and I'm going to there's some barrels or sacks just up here. So I'm going to run up here, claim what's here. That's some tin. What's that? No, can't see nothing just up there. So anything on the other side? No. A couple of times you find some barrels just amongst the reeds. As you can see, I'm not having. Oh, I've already done these ones, didn't I? Yep. So you see that not great. So plan B. As I'm approaching the first town, I'm going to try and look for some. As I'm looking for barrels, sorry, I'm just thinking in my head. I'm going to pick up some. Anything along there? No, nothing along there. So no barrels. Looks like there could be some barrels just on that side, but I'm going to keep to the route what I'm going to be going. So I'm going to look for some twigs as we approach the town. Now, you can make tools and sell them. These would actually help generate some money. Generally pickaxes, and so go for about 2 to about 3.5 silver, which is not too bad. But I find that for weight capacity, I've always found that doing daggers, you get 2.5 silver for each dagger, and the weight does help, because where you saw that I was incompetent, now I'm not. So it does reduce the weight down quite a lot, and you can actually make a lot more of them as long as you. So it's one of the cheapest ones to make. So as I go in, I'm just going to carry on grabbing logs or sticks, talk to the first guy, and then carry on before I lose too much of the day. So that was quite a bad run, really. I'll find a bit more along here. I think I need a stone. Right, so where is he? He's up here. So I'll run past him. Oh, is that him? Oh, he's sitting down. So we'll start this off. Go through this really quick. You need to start this off because it starts the quest line off to gather bits and pieces, and it then allows you to build your first house. So there's a woman in here I'm gonna sell my wares to, looking soon anyway. Right, so out we go. I'm going to run down to this little bridge. There's some more sacks here. Right, 11 coins, which is all perfect. Right, so that's that one now. Now, I'm going to be building my village up around this area here. So I'm going to take a run up here. Anything over there? Can't see nothing. Looks like. Now around, as you go along, try and keep an eye on the coastline. Run along the roads, because you do get the carts, and you get like a woodworking area where they've been cutting down trees, where you'll find axes. Quite often there'll be either copper or iron if you're really lucky. They would actually have stone ones there as well. Now I'm hoping to get a lot more bits and pieces. There we go, there's a little timber yard. Stone axe, mead, which is always handy to sell. I'm going to grab these because I've not really got much. Anyway, mead, which is always good to sell. Apple seedlings, salted meat. I thought that was right, so go a stick. Nothing around there. Gonna carry on running up. As you can see, you've got to find another stone, and that will start that quest line off. I'm gonna see if I can make, yep, get a dagger, because if I find some, if I do happen to kill any animals off, I'll take it in and sell it all off. Anything else? No, can't make anything else. Just gonna equip that dagger. This RNG, this time around, like the all the spawn rates, not been great. Now, generally there's something on the island, a little box. Oh, and there's some barrels, which is good. So I'm gonna go across. Now, from what I've seen, you don't drown. There's no river deep enough for you to go have your head under, but you can't swim in the game. So I'm going to quickly have a drink. Ooh. Doing a little dance there. Check these barrels. Lost shipment. More apples. Fin straps are lower. And just in here, hopefully, there is a shovel and some stones. Do check, because as you can see, there's a bag hidden under some stones. I want to carry on this side because I want to make sure I get back down to start building a house in the first night. I don't want to spend too long and waste time when I don't need to. So I'm going to check up by the bridge up here, because bridges is another place where you'll find barrels and stuff, and it means that you can just look up the river a little bit and see if you can see anything. But as you can see, there's not much there. So I'm going to carry along the road, and there's a cart just there, which is good. Some wheat. I'm going to pick up the sticks. Reduce the weight, make a knife. Just let me stamina build up, and then I'll sprint off again. Oh, I'm sorry folks, another overturned cart. There we go. Oh, found something else, but that's interesting. Now the main reason why I will spend the first day just doing going around it, because it will help long term. There's fish there. Let's see if I can see anything just over there behind the bridge. No. Another island. Islands are pretty good, so because they generally would have something. Just like that last one we went up. I'm just going to have a quick nose up here. Oh, there's the barrels. Cherry trees. Carrot seeds. Nothing there. So we're going to go up to and see the woman. Now I don't know how much we've got at the moment. I'll just see if I can make some more. So I can make 2 more daggers. And if you look at me, sorry for being overcompensant, it goes down. So make another knife, and that will take me straight out the red. Means I can run a bit faster and my stamina lasts a bit longer, which is always handy. Now, I'm pretty sad about not seeing much. You could explore a lot more, going into the mountains, but I wanted to try and do a down to earth, and if you're looking, if I go into the mountains and find a camp, it's not guaranteed that it will be there for yourselves, and you could be a bit disappointed. Oh, so food, right? So logs. Well, I'm going to take logs. Oh, and a copper axe. And this is where it's pretty good. Right, so I'm overconfident, but I need to make hammer, so I need to get some more stone. Oh, I want want to try and find these stones. There's a thing there. Don't want to go too far in. Right, so this is where I'm going to run into problems. I'm going to have to drop the log. So I'm going to drop the log for a minute. Oh, shears I picked up. Well, if it allows me to drop the log, here we go. Plank. The bronze axe. Oh, takes me straight up and over, and it takes me over. So, bronze axe, I'm going to drop here. How far away am I from the village? Just further up there. Right, so I'm going to go up. There's some of the stuff that I'm going to have to come back for. As you can see, you can turn around and say, oh, that's not a really great start. But I'll get into the village, sell the stuff off. I can quickly run down. This is why you really need the bags. And this is what we're going to try and get now. And sell as whatever we can, as quick as we can. Before they go to sleep. Greetings to you. So, sell off these. Let's sell that one off. Iron. Yep. Mead. Most definitely. That gives me 190. Right, so now I've got to find the woman who's got the. So that's food. I believe. Oh, is this her? Yes. Got her before she went to bed. So there's a backpack. What I want to get first. It's the simple large backpack. Buy one of those. Leaves me 600. Large pouch. It does take my money down quite a lot, but life from this point onwards would be magnificent because the amount of stuff what you'd be able to carry is vastly improved. Right, so it's coming up tonight. I'm going to run down and get them bits just down the road here, as it weren't too far away. I believe it was just up here. Yep, there's the log. I'll take the log, get the planks. Cheese grommet. Now, it is important to let you know, and one of the things what I will be covering, because I've noticed that sometimes when I've watched guides before, sometimes they just assume that you know, and quite often you don't know how to advance your character. So you press I for get your skills. You get the little stars to indicate that you got some points. Now you always have to put the first one in the first one at level 1, and then the technology comes along. Now once you've got your 50 points, you can open up these, but they cost money. Hence why the money is always important. So I'm going to go back into the village now. Bit of skullduggery. You can carry a lot more, and I'm going to see what else I can acquire. reappropriate. Oh, one of them's right here. So obviously you don't want to be seen doing stuff. Wooden hammer, a bucket. Oh, someone saw me. Who saw me then? Obviously you don't want to do that too much. Obviously you don't want to get caught, but a bucket's always handy. Someone was there. Right, so it's no good going in the actual houses because people will be going to sleep, and quite often you get spotted doing stuff a lot easier. Their stores is empty, which is not great. So we do some more stuff like that tomorrow. Yep, on the right track. So I'm going to go up to the fork and then go take the right. Now I'm mainly looking for stuff in the road. You can light your torch, which will help you. Oh. See anything else? No, nothing else. Fox, a boar. Now obviously as you're running at night, unless you've got night vision, you will start missing bits like the camps and stuff. I wolf around somewhere. Just check where I am. There. Okay. So we're going to cross a river. And there's the river. Can we see anything? No. Nothing there. Check the map. Yep, so I want to go up this way. Run up here, eagles. Put the torch out. Oh, a camp. Light to see what's up here. A bowl, log. Sometimes you could get like bows and... Oh, what's that? Purse of silver. Because I can carry... Oh, what's this one? An iron shovel. So I replaced the iron shovel what I sold earlier. So, yep. So I'm heading back down that road. And then heading down to the bridge. Just check. Yep, so once I get down here, that's the area where I'm going to be setting up my village. And I'll get some water when I'm down there. So as you see, it's these little areas here. Once you see, when you come across them, what generally would have a spawn point. Oh, and it starts to rain. Deer. So we've still got to cut down some trees, but that's not a problem. A wabbit. Little Bugs Bunny. Can't really see much around. Obviously now it's a bit misty. But I've come down to the water's edge and there's the bridge. So I'm going to get some water. And here we are. So I'm going to go into the woods. It's about here. Be about right. So cut down my trees. Now with the trees, if you leave the stumps, so that's the next bit. If you leave the stumps, did I make the hammer? First of all, if you leave the stumps, they will grow back in 2 years. So there's my hammer. Got my spear, knife. Okay. And and if you bring the stumps up, generally they won't respawn. So bear in mind that if you're gonna if you want a endless supply of wood, it takes 2 years, obviously not to do it. Go around. Now remember, trees will kill you just as much as some of the wild animals, and obviously being in the cold, we do it. It's rain, and so there was the pathway there. I think that was straight down there I went. So let's build my first house. So there's going to be a basic one. There. Got 9. Need another stone. This should actually warm me up a bit as I'm looking for some bits and pieces what I need. Yep. Let's run out. So I need to, what was that? Right, so go inside. What do I need? Let's do this bit. Coldness is sitting back in. So I'm going to try and get this done. These are all the sticks. So the water was back up this way, I believe. Probably running completely the wrong direction. I can't feel my fingers. Right, so it stopped raining, and obviously now we've got the wind. I'm going to get some reeds, and this would actually help with making one of those. A torch, light the torch. But the torch will actually give me some warmth, as you can see. I need to collect 32 reeds. Now, my advice, you would need a certain amount for your first building. And it's 8 per section for the each roof section. And so you need 32 just for your first building. Now, because you can carry a lot more weight, I would say get at least 100 to 120, because that means you're going to be building at least 2 houses plus other little buildings. Your well would take up 16, so it does mount up. So the more you got, while you can carry them, the better. So 72 so far, and obviously it goes towards your score, your experience. You need plenty of sticks. So now you do get sticks as you're chopping down trees. And if you ever get lost with your campies, if you grab your hammer, it will you'll start it highlight comes obviously turns blue. So is that another skill point? Put that way. Yep, another skill point. So excellent. So survival instincts is a really good one to take, and I recommend that being your second one, because now if you press down Alt, it highlights everything what's around you to pick up. So if you're looking for a certain item, you'll be able to find it a lot easier. So get me. So sticks, definitely you need for your first house. Now this is only a simple house, and this would be from for myself. But the house what I will build for the others, my villagers, would be a lot better. Now there is ways of speeding this up. If you go to menu and customize, you can fast craft, fast build. So if I tick that, then come out of this, save. So it needs 5 more, 1 and it's done. Now that's great if you like, if you want to speed things up. But for me, I generally always like playing the game how it's meant to be played, and not change too much of the settings. Now you can do that on a lot of different aspects of the game. It's there, it's not a cheat, it's all part of the game to make it easier or harder as you want. I would, when we're playing with friends in a co-op where up to 4 of your friends can join in with you, I would actually increase the health of the bandits, because it gives you a bit more of a challenge for you to do, and because there's more of you to play, more of you playing, so just makes it a lot. Ooh, can I reach out there? Yep. Because you don't want it too easy, because if it's too easy, it's not a challenge. So as you see, I'm doing the roof, and the roof sections, they take 8, so you need at minimum 32 to build your first house. So that's all the roof done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just drop the rest of the straw in my house, and that will just lie there. Right, it's coming a bit early morning now, so I can see a lot more. Unlock well, which will be another one what we need to build before we start getting the villagers. It's handy keeping the bronze axe. Now I know a stone axe is quite simple to make, but it's always when it breaks, generally when you need it the most. and that's the hammer breaking. As I said, things always break when you need them the most. So, crib it back up again. Don't need that. Now for me, I'm going to keep the stumps in because until I know exactly how my town is going to be laid out, I'm going to keep as much as the resources close to me as possible. Oh, didn't I put no straw in there? What a numbnut I am. Right, so pick up there. And the house is built. Again, I'm just going to drop the straw, so I don't have to keep going to a chest to open it up. I'm going to put the bucket in here for now, the stolen bucket. The shears. I'm going to put the apple tree seeds. There's 4 of them, and there was the cherry tree, 2 of those. Now I'm going to keep them. I'm not for no particular reason apart from it's easier if I've got them. I can plant them straight away as soon as I'm ready. Feathers, clay bowl can go in there. Put that in there. We've still got 300 coins, which is good. Plum wine can go in there. Put the planks in there for now, because there's nothing what I'm building what's going to need that. The rock I'm going to take with me and just drop it outside. Same with them. Put that in there. Right, so I've got a bronze axe and a copper axe. So I'm going to swap over. I'm going to put that in there, and I'm going to. Don't need that one at the moment. Apple wine. And that's that. So the unripe berries, there's only 5. The rock I will put on the floor, because that will help me. Right, so I'm going to build a road, and I'm just going to go this way first. Make sure, yep. Now, when you're building roads, it will. It's still a bit cold out. When you build roads, it actually will destroy anything that's on the floor. Same when you're building down. So we're going to go into our into our second day now. And the good thing is that we already got our house done. The house is. Where is the house? I've lost my house. It was up. It was right behind me. Whoa. Right, so the roads are quite simple to build. So there, and then I'm going to take it down here. See, there was a branch there, and it's gone. So I'm going to go in between, alongside my house, round the back of my house. As you can see, so the logs what are there disappear, and even the plant life. So I've gone around, I've got a little bit of an area there for bits and pieces. So now I'm going to get all these berries. Now these are unripe berries, so these will poison you uh, if you eat them. Now if you're not too sure how many still need doing, there you go. You press Alt and it highlights ones what's not been picked yet. That's why I say that it's a really good skill to pick up early on, because it will help you so you know where things are if you need them straight away. And it's always you're looking around for that one stone. So it's warming up now, so I'm alright there. So nearly done here. And it definitely helps when you're firing off your arrows and you either missed or they're in the ground somewhere. You'll be able to locate them a lot easier. Now I think that's all of them. Just one more over here. So, around the front of my building, and I'm going to drop these off just there. Now we've got a set of a snare, which is quite good. Now, one thing what I noticed about these snares, the little traps, is they seem to work anywhere. So having it by your house, you can always check it and go in and roast the meat straight away. Now I've got Survivor Season, which is still 2 days, and I've got to kill the wild animal for the quest line, which is quite cool. Right, so thinking about what I need next. What have I unlocked? I've got a hunting lodge, which is really handy to have. So that's my main way up. I'm gonna. Can I get that there? Yep. So now I need stone to fill that out. So how I'm going to start this off is this won't be there all the time. That's just there for me to get started. I'm going to have my villagers on one side for their houses, and then workstation on the opposite. So they come out of the house, walk across to go work. Where my house will be is going to be where I'm going to put some storerooms. So it'll all be quite local. But now I need to find some stone, and as you can see, I can see stone this way. So I need, I believe it was 10 stone. It's wherever the little cursor is what you pick up. Picking up the sticks is always handy because you're going to need to make arrows. And we're just going to go around. So we're coming in. It's not midday yet, but we've still got plenty of time. So I'm up to 6 stone, 7 stone. Now, as you can see, having these backpacks has been really handy because obviously the amount what you're picking up now, and it makes building a lot easier. It really does. So I believe I've got enough. Yep. Got to cut down some more trees. Did my axe go? Where's my axe? Right. Oh yeah, I took that one off. So that's there. Got wooden stakes. I've got a knife. Yep. So that's all the tools I've got. So I need 8 logs for my hunting lodge. Birch trees don't give you as much wood. It's 2. Maple give you 4. So I need 8 for the first part of the build. I've got more experience. So that was got 90 sticks. Cut this one down and just count up how many I've got then. So it's 17. And I've just started being unconfident in overloaded weight. Change over to my wooden hammer. So the first 8 goes into this first part. One, 2. So in the storage box, what's be in your hunter's lodge, I generally put in the stuff what you would need for in there for the actual hunting lodge. So your feathers, sticks, stones. So that means the arrows can be made, and it just makes it easier when your workers there. Everything's there. Now, when you've got a main like your main like barn, they would just source it straight. They would either take stuff back to there or they would take it from there. But at the beginning, to spread your stuff around, and then you know where they are as well. So 1 log short. No, I'm not 1 log short. That's handy. I'm going to need a hammer soon. And then over here on the floor is the straw. So have I got enough for a hammer? No, I need a log. Right, so we get these out of the way. I'll pick up some more sticks because I'm going to be storing them in the hunter's lodge as soon as it's built, so it doesn't matter how many I pick up. Generally the sticks and stones do respawn quite quickly in an area, I've noticed. Finish this one off. Oh, I've got to actually make the log, the hammer. Didn't re-equip it in the same spot. So back in 2. Nearly done. One more after this. Oh, missed it. 3, 2, 1. That's that done. And it is built. So now I'm gonna stick in any stone that I've got. I don't have a bow yet, so it's it's not worth me making any arrows. All the arrows that I got, arrows, feathers. Hello, Mark. Feathers that I got. And what I'm going to do is run into here and pick up the feathers what I left in here. So I've got them all together. Another thing what is going to be needed in here will be a couple of knives for the villager who I assign there. And I'll just grab some more and sticks and stones. So there's another stone just over here. 7 stone. The area where I am at the moment, I quite like because you do have quite a lot of. You got the water source right next to you. I'll just make these up quickly. You have deer just behind, so it does make it a bit easier when you want to go hunting. Now it's these little preparations what you're doing. Well, it does help you in the long run. So I'm going to put these knives in here. 4 knives, and it means that everything's there for whoever for whoever I assign there to start work. Now, where next? Right, so one of the things what we could build now is a well. Now you're going to need a bucket for a well. So I'm going to put the well just there because obviously it's a workstation. I need some more logs. So I'm going to cut another tree down with a axe, not a hammer, Mark. Chop down one more. I need to get some water. It's a pity I wouldn't be able to incorporate this into my actual village. That would be quite nice. There's the water. Get some more reeds while I'm here. It's going to turn cold in a minute. And got another level. Get back down to my village, which I keep losing for some reason. Oh, there we go. I need a big sign. Right, so number hammer. Got 11. Need 4. That's the well done. Right, so I've got two things for my workers to do. So now I need certain materials. So I need to make a bucket. So I'm going to see if the workshop. So the workshop is another one that's quite important. Put this in place. And let's get that built. Rain, and it's going to be cold. And while it's still a bit misty, it just makes it harder to see things in the distance, so you know which way you're running. But hopefully we'll have a better start during the summer, because obviously this is spring at the moment, collecting all the things I can collect. And you will notice as we progress that most of these areas will respawn all the... Still didn't do enough. Would respawn all the smaller stuff like stones, sticks. I do like leaving things to the last minute. That's that log. Right, so I'm going to cut down the birch tree, because they would only give me two, but no! The tree bounced up and killed me. So we're going to load in for the last auto load. No! That's not fair. The tree killed me. Now, oh, I don't know how far back this will be. Hopefully not too far back. No. No. As you can see, things kill you quite easily. So, what was I doing? Well, it looks like I've got the... No, I was doing the well. Oh no. Right. It's sometimes very frustrating, but it's quite glad that the you got the save games, the auto save, because when stuff like that happens, it's like, oh no. But we get back on track. Get that last stone. That's 22 stone. Get back over here and start building these. So I'm going to build these in conjunction. So I need 5 more of these. So when you're making that your doing your town and you've got a bit of time, you don't need to rush. So you can build the first part and the foundations are already there. So then you can work out where you want the next bits to go. So I'm just going to get some more logs. Hopefully not get killed by the tree. Stand back. So there's that 7. I'm going to need, I believe it's 8 for the start. Right, so I'm going to cut this last one down and then go back. No, do one more. My character's moaning about food. Right, so So what food have I got? So have some dried meat. There we go. You should be happier now. Change over to my hammer. Need 4 for that one. 8 for that one. Get the roof on this. The well will be finished first. So do the roof. So I need 2 more logs, so I'll get the birch tree, and that will just give me the 2 which I need for this. Stand back from the tree. I always think the more resources that you got for when you're doing the stuff, the easier it makes life in the game. In fact, so that's that. So this is the workbench. So if you come to the workbench, you can see that you can make your buckets, which you need planks. Okay. So this is where I will be putting my planks, because that's what you need. Now I think I've got planks. I'm just going to double check. Have I got planks? Yep, I've got 2 planks. So I'm going to put these in now. But to make planks, you need something else. So I'm just going to do a bit of a road section. There. Widening this a bit. Go there. Right, so I've got my hunting lodge. I've got the well. And I've got a workshop which makes stuff. So what I need is a woodshed. So I'm a couple points away from that. So, which is a bit strange. Normally you get that completed quite quickly. So just round the back here. Woodshed. Haha. So I can build a woodshed. So woodshed is going to go down. I know I was going to do something else there, but try and keep some plan. If I can get this, oh, hammer bloke. It seems to be really cold. My health's going down, so I've got to watch that. Because obviously, it's because it's cold, where it's raining and the wind. Another hammer, and as you can see, the amount of tools that you go through. So having that copper axe was really good, and it still didn't put it back in its place. So I need one more. Take this one down. Almost done. So for the start of the spring season, the summer season, I could actually get four workers, but that means I would need to build 2 houses. So I'll get 2. I have one working on the well, and one working on the lumberjack, because in that way they will be able to support the community, what you're building up, quicker, I think. But everyone's is got their own way, their own style of playing. That's that done. So now can get planks made. What will make in here the buckets, which will make be able to fill up the water for the villagers, so they can have drinking water. So I need to get my level up, which won't take long. But we're going to start that. We'll sort that out in the morning. Get today over. One day. So I've got one more day for this season. One day for the season. So this is the hunting lodge. The logs. What could go in here? It's the feathers. Sticks. I'm gonna make some planks. So that gets, so we can have a little bit of some planks in the store. So now we've got 6 planks. So I need to drink, have a wash, and go from there. So I'm going to unload everything else what I don't need. So food wise, I'll put them in there. St John's Wood in there. Once I bought the barn, it will make it a lot easier. So I need to go hunting. I've got 2 lots of food left. So just checking. So got these weapons. Yep. So sell that off. Sell them off. Just got that, and I've got straw. So I'm going to keep the straw. Right. So building. So you've got to put the first one in now. Survivalist. So it slows down the how much food I can consume, which would be a benefit. I've got 2. So experience, I'm going to go getting the experience so to speed it up. And then obviously I've got to put the first one in there. And that's all them done. Technology. As you can see, things have opened up. I can start building fences. And then once I clear that bit for the woodshed, I'll be able to make barrels and other stuff. So one of the things what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna need to make buckets. So I'm gonna buy that because I need to make buckets. In this one, I haven't got a bow yet, so it's not worth me making bows up. Obviously when you get to the next level, herbalist, you'll be able to make poisons, potions, your fishing hut, all different fishing traps and stuff like that. Right, so I'm going to start the next part of the quest line up, and as I'm going back, I'm going to obviously, I know there's not much salvage around on my journey back, so I'm going to be making loads of knives and selling the knives off. If I manage to find some food on the way, it would be great. As you're playing this, you will find your comfort of doing it, and the way your own gameplay, your own style of playing it. As I say, everyone's got their own way and their own beliefs of what needs to be done first. I always like to build up my town, so I've got everything there ready. So when I get the workers, they can just turn up and just start working straight away. So I'm going to start building these knives. Now there is a couple of quests what we can do in there. What a level 1, as it's still the first. It's like the final day of the season. But the town is all set up. It's going to be summer when once we wake up, and just wanted to show you the quest lines. Now these are optional, but it's nice to, because the quest lines actually take you through how to do things. So I'm gonna grab stuff as I go along. Berries, these will sell a bit. So now unlock the herbalist. As you see, it doesn't take long to unlock stuff. It's just a case of picking up the stuff, making your weapons. Cool, that's them. It's a shame that you can't really see, because it's foggy and raining. You can't really see that much ahead of you. Let's have a drink. Oh. So that's that bit done. Get all this as much as I can because I want to try and sell as much as I can when I go into the village. So we're just collecting the stones, as you see, and sticks. And now we've got the larger backpack, there's a lot more what we're doing. So I'm going to go up to max, and then I'm just going to craft everything that I can all in one go. And then you can see like the weight just drop off, and then you'll see for something so basic how much money you'd actually be able to make. As I say, I'm not saying this is the perfect way of making money, but for what you're doing, you're increasing your skills, getting the money at the time. Right, so now press R. I can make 17. This will drop the weight off. And that's another one. So that's going to be like 50 silver almost when I make another 3. Now, it's only 50 silver, but if you could spend a day just doing this and you can soon make your way up. And so when your taxes are due, you know you can get 50 silver just from doing daggers, and that you'll be able to carry a lot more of the daggers than the others. So we're just about halfway, and the weight is coming off. The last 7, and we're almost done. Be interested to see if it's just the stones I need or the sticks I need to see where the extra weight is. Might have gone overboard on the stones, but better to see after this one. So what do I need? So I've got loads more stones than sticks. So there's the weight. So as I'm going back, I need 2 more. So that's I think one more stick, and I can do another 2. And that get rid of the small weight. I'm heading back still. Don't do another one. Yep. And that's the lot. Still on quite a lot of stone now. Almost in the town. So gonna find some more sticks. So finding more stones. Some daisies. They're not worth that much, but some more sticks here. Another stick here. I think that's enough for another one. Yep. Right, so go in here. This is the woman I need to talk to. No. Not the woman I need to talk to. So she gives you a quest as well, where you got to find out about the shipment. So I'm just going to quickly go through these, and we can do that for tomorrow. I need to sell some stuff off. So sell them. Sell the daisies. Mushrooms. That's 200 for that. Porridge. I'll add the porridge. very soon. 26. So you could end up with a lot of silver by doing the... Sorry, you'll end up with quite a lot of silver if you're just doing the daggers. So I'm going to sell that while I can. I need to continue this storyline. Right, it's daytime. I'm going to do a bit of skullduggery. Right, where's he going? Did I sell the owl? The owl? I sold the owl what I was supposed to... go back and get the owl. I can't believe I sold the owl. Right, I've got to find the owl now. Where's the owl? Beer. Bit of wine. Mead. Wine. Where's the last lot of stuff? Beer. I'm sure it was owl. Well, I'm going to find out. Just have a spare one. The mead. There you go. I think I need 2. It's a shame that was worth a lot of money, but I need it from the quest. What a plum I am. Where did he go? Oh, he's there. Can't believe I actually sold the item what I needed to do the quest. So be careful with that one. Right, so that's that one. And there's a guy outside. What does it give you another quest? I believe he's in this field over here. This is a nice simple one. Got to give a stick to a kid. So you just got to find a stick now, which do that. And look, there's no sticks. Sod's law. What's this quest? Right, so I've got a stick there. So I go back and find a kid, give him the stick, and I think he's just... I'm sure he was there. No, not them ones. He's a bit older than that. Right, so got to kill an animal, then survive the season. So I'm just gonna go and find an animal what I can kill. And there's some birds up here. Just at the crossroads, I believe. A wild animal. So I believe it was just up here. So I won't run. Just take my time. There we go. That's that one. I did these, didn't I? Yep. So I'm going back now. So just gathering stuff. If you're going into a town at any time and you've got hardly anything on you, just gather as much as you can, and then just sell it off. even if you don't make anything with it, if you're going into a town, it's always worth having stuff so you can just sell it. Because as you can see, you do need the money to get the next bits and pieces. What you need to do. Bit of atrocious weather. It was not a great day for hunting. So I'm on my way back. I'm gonna try and get as much as I can. Then, oh, oh. Oh, missed. Right, so when you throw this thing, if you press the Alt, it comes up in orange. Your item's there. So it's a nice way of finding your spears once you've thrown them. So we're coming close to the town. When you the boundaries of the town, you can't chop down the trees, because that'd be the real good way of making money, is just chop trees down. So I can make a few of these. So I can make 4. So that'd be 10 silver. I know it's not much, but it does help. I could have spent a bit more time, but as the season is about to end, I wanted to finish this bit off. Unlock the next building, a kitchen. Right, nothing in here. And there's a woman there. Right, so go up to this one. Someone in there. Ah, this is the boy. So giving them a stick, so I can land that quest back in, but I can do that in the summertime. Everyone's gathering up here before it gets too long. 58. 28, so I'm going to do... I'm too young. 26, don't think it's going to work. Oh, yep. So... this is the way to actually find your wife as well. As you can see, the affectionate is slowly increasing. So you get to a certain point, and then you just have to come back the next day. Right. So I'm gonna get back down to my house and end this season off. I think. I'm not going to worry about picking up stuff on the way. I'm just going to get back as quick as I can. One thing what we're going to need to look at during the summer is getting clothes to survive the winter. Obviously do the hunting. So it works out quite nice. The season ends very soon, and I've got to go back to continue the story tomorrow. And I'll also finish and the quest back in for giving that boy the stick, and that would hopefully help repair some bits and pieces. Right, so I've got them planks where I still got a bit of time. Make as many as I can. Now the buckets will not be stolen. There we go. The buckets are not stolen. I've got one plank left what is stolen, but I can live with that. the buckets of water. I will fill up the buckets, and I'm going to put the buckets in there to save me carrying them. I've got some meat I've got to need to roast, and that will be the end of the season. Light the fire, roast the meat, and that will give me my food again. So as you see, you don't need a lot of food on you. So quite a lot of the food you can actually just set off, and killing wildlife is not that hard. So it's just about storing up the stuff what you really need and going from there. So anything else I need to put in there? So I'm going to put them in there because they help if you get poisoned. Stick stones. I've got 6 lot of meat. Wooden bowl. I'm going to put the wooden bowl in there because eventually I'll get a table. So this character is going to go off to sleep for the season now, and the new season starts up. We woken up, new season, and I'm ready to start the next day. But if you enjoyed it and if you found it useful, please give me a thumbs up, like and subscribe for more seasons. So this is going to be part 1, and part 2 will be coming up shortly. So have a good night if it's evening, have a good day if it's during the day, and enjoy the game, and we will see more of Mapk and his adventures, and how many bandits he gets killed by, and how many wolves he gets set by, and how many trees I get squashed by, and hopefully he'll be able to build up a big little settlement. Makes sense, Mark? Big settlement, and have loads of workers, and we will start up a co-op game with some friends, and you can join us on Discord if you like. Just put in yes in the message below, and I'll put in the links for Discord. We're called the Chosen Ones, and we play all different games, and you'll be able to come and join. And if it's the co-op game that you're interested in coming along and playing with us, I'll put in the password so you can come in and join when you fancy playing. Right, so from that, play safe.